Everyone thinks portable power is about headline watts and chasing the lowest price, but here's the thing, the Delta 2 flips value on its head because it charges from 0 to 80% in 50 minutes and its LFP battery is rated for 3,000 plus cycles. Translation, you use it more for longer and it effectively costs less per use. Hold up, faster is not always better, right? That's what I thought too. So I spent 30 days hammering the EcoFlow Delta 2 through outages, campsites, and kitchen stress tests. What I found made the extra money look like a bargain and exposed one quirk you need to know before you buy. Let's be real, the hype is loud, but my results were louder. Before we dive into what I discovered, quick heads up. If you're already convinced and want the best current price, I've dropped my affiliate link below. Stick around though, there's a setting in the app that can save your circuit breakers and your ears. Here's why I bought it. A storm knocked our power out last fall. The fridge warmed up, my work stalled, and the gas generator made my neighbors hate me. I needed quiet, clean backup power that didn't live in the garage gathering dust 9 months a year. My old 500 WH unit struggled with anything beyond a laptop and a fan. It choked on a coffee maker and took basically all day to recharge, so I went in skeptical. Is the EcoFlow Delta 2 really worth the premium when there are cheaper boxes everywhere? The emotional stakes were simple: stop the food waste, keep work online, and make camping actually comfortable without lugging fuel cans. On paper, Delta 2 offered 1024 WH, 1800 WAC output, 15 ports, up to 500 W solar, and that's 7x faster AC charging. But marketing claims don't keep lights on, testing does. Test 1, home outage simulation. I ran a full-size Energy Star fridge, Wi-Fi router, a couple of LED lamps, and kept my laptop charging. The Delta 2 shrugged off the fridge's 1200 W compressor surge thanks to 1800 W pure sine output and X-boost for resistive loads. Real-world draw averaged 180-220 W once the fridge cycled. Result, 8.5 to 9 hours before hitting 10% remaining. Fridge only, I got just under 12 hours. Recharging from the wall after the test was the shocker, back to 80% in 49 minutes on my stopwatch, 100% in about 80. Fast is nice, but here's where it gets interesting. Test 2, kitchen stress. Coffee maker at 900-1400 W and a 1000 W microwave, not simultaneously at full tilt, but I pushed them back to back. The Delta 2 sailed through the coffee maker. With X-Boost, it even tolerated a quick microwave zap while the kettle was finishing, peaking around 1800-1900 W combined without tripping. It's not a license to run an entire breakfast buffet at once, but for single heavy appliances, it was rock solid. I measured fan noise at roughly 52 dB at 1 meter under heavy load, noticeable but not obnoxious. But then the downside, UPS mode. I plugged my desktop PC and NAS into the Delta 2 and simulated an outage. EcoFlow claims sub-30 ms transfer. My router and NAS stayed on. My gaming PC rebooted, so if you need a true zero transfer UPS for sensitive rigs, this isn't it. For routers, modems, and TVs, it worked fine. Test 3, solar reality check. I paired two 200W foldable panels in series. Midday, clear sky, I saw between 368W and 420W steady. Cloudy afternoon dipped to 220-260W from 20% to 80%, took about 1 hour 35 minutes in full sun. The 500W solar input limit is solid for a 1 kWh unit, but if you want crazy fast solar top-ups like 700-900W, some larger competitors allow more at a higher weight and price. But then came the biggest hidden win, the app. On default, AC charging hits hard up to around 1200 W. That's fast and also loud. My basement circuit breaker didn't love it when the dehumidifier kicked on. Inside the EcoFlow app, I dialed AC charge down to 400-600 W. Suddenly, the fans were quieter, the load played nice with the circuit, and overnight top-offs became silent. This single setting flipped my opinion from nice to have to must have. A few more notes. Weight. About 27 pounds, carryable with one hand, but you'll feel it. Idle drain. If you leave the AC inverter on, expect roughly 710 W of parasitic draw. I lost about 8% overnight once by forgetting to switch it off. Cold weather, LFP chemistry won't charge below freezing. The BMS will protect it, but plan to warm it up or bring it inside. Ports are plentiful: 6 AC outlets, multiple USB-A including fast charge, 2 100W USB-C, a 12V car port, and yes, it's a pure sine inverter. Build feels premium and the 5-year warranty is legit reassurance. Here's the revelation that settled the value question for me. The Delta 2's LFP battery is rated for 3,000 plus cycles to 80% capacity. That's years of daily use. Cheaper units with older chemistries often promise 501,000 cycles. Do the math: cost per usable cycle plus the fact you'll actually use it because it refills from the wall in under an hour and from solar before lunch on a clear day. Add the expandability, go from 1 kWh to 2 kWh with the Delta 2 extra battery, or up to about 3 kWh using the compatible expansion, and it becomes a platform, not a dead-end box. Against competitors, Jackery's popular 1 kWh options charge slower and usually rely on NMC with fewer cycles and shorter warranties. BlueDye offers beefier solar input on some models but at higher weight and often a higher buy-in for similar everyday convenience. The Delta 2 sits in the sweet spot: speed, lifespan, app control, and a 4.7-star track record on Amazon. Too good to be true? Not quite. You trade instant transfer UPS, absolute silence at max charge, and the highest solar ceiling. But for most real-world use, it nails the 90% that matters. Now that you know the app turns beast mode into civilized mode, and that the lifespan and expansion make the price make sense, grab it before storm season or the next sale disappears. My affiliate link is in the description, along with the extra battery and panels I tested. Bottom line, the EcoFlow Delta 2 is worth the extra money if you value speed, lifespan, and flexibility over bare minimum specs. Buy it if you want fast AC recharges, reliable 1800W output, app control to tame noise, and the option to expand beyond 1 kWh. Skip it if you need true zero transfer UPS performance, ultra-lightweight portability, or massive solar input. For everyone else, this is the rare premium that pays you back in convenience and cycles. Pay a bit more once, power more often, and stress a lot less.